Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. So today I want to take and talk about Southern Ohio Forge and Anvil and a blacksmith gathering that they're going to be having this fall between the days of September 22nd through the 24th. It is called Quadstate. Now some of you guys may have heard about it, or some have not, depending on where you're at in the world, but it is a group gathering of blacksmiths. Last year there was just right at 1,300 smiths that attended the event last year, and it was a great year. I actually personally helped co-demonstrate last year on making a bench with Peter Bruner, and that was a lot of work, a lot of hand striking. I spent 4 days of hand striking for Peter Bruner. It wasn't 4 days, it was 3 whole days of hand striking. But it was a great time. Regardless, it was a good event. This year I'm actually going to be at Quadstate again, like I have been for the last 7 years. I think this is my 7th one. I've been a member of SOFA for 9 years, and I've really enjoyed the time I've had at the club. I've been the editor at SOFA. I did that for 3 or 4 years. I think 3 years. Yeah, I did it for 3 years. And I just had to step down this year as the editor of the newsletter. Business has just really took off and really boomed, and so I've got to pursue what I needed to do in life, and I don't have a lot of extra free time. But anyways, beyond all that, I hope you all will take and attend SOFA this year. If you do, look me up. I will be there. I'm not a hard guy to find. You pretty much look for the loudest mouth guy that looks like a kid out there, and you're going to find me pretty much. And if you can't find me that way, all you got to do is ask someone, hey, where's Roy Adams at? And they'll be able to give you a point in my direction. And it's pretty simple. Pretty simple to find me. I hope my subscribers, or some of my subscribers, I hope we can all get together and just, enjoy, rally the tents around one another and have a good time. So that would be great. I would love to meet a lot of you guys in person. Anybody who can attend this event, I suggest you do. If you are a beginner smith, or if you're a guy in the market for tooling of any sort and you're looking for tooling, really, 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 really need to get yourself to Quadstate. If you get to Quadstate, you will see more blacksmithing tools than you have ever seen in your life, all in one spot. Having a hard time finding an anvil in your local area, it is worth the trip to Quadstate. So, anvils, they're not cheap anywhere. Some years the prices are up, some years the prices are down. Same thing with tongs and all sorts of other toolings. You can find power hammers. Big Blue always shows up there, and they're selling power hammers, brand new manufactured power hammers of the utility kind. There's just scads and scads of tooling that you can have, everything from odds and ends and weird stuff that I don't even know what it's used for. But it looks cool, and I just take it on people's advice. So I'm done collecting. My shop is absolutely full, and I've bought a lot of things over the years at Quadstate, and I've talked about it a few times in other videos. It's a really great event. So if you're a beginner and you're just starting out, there's always an open forge, like a U forge area, and they're going to have a few young smiths now that it is Doug Lockhart's kids. I don't know if anybody know him, but I'll try to put a link to him in the description so you can kind of go look at it. It's his daughter and his son that'll be teaching like a beginner kind of blacksmithing, a hands-on thing. They usually have that U forge area open even up later into the evening, just for anybody who wants to take and give it a try. People who haven't done a lot of forging, or maybe you don't have a lot of professional equipment, they have that available to you, and that is always a good thing. So something to look into if you're a beginner. Also, it's a great place to get your hands on some beginning tools, and all you have to do is ask any guy around there, and they can take and start pointing you. It's a really great event. They can point you into where you need to go and who you need to talk to for information, everything from building gas forges to you name it. There's a wealth of knowledge there. So, for the beginners, great place. For the experienced smith, come hang out. It's also a great place for that. We need you just as well there. It's been growing every year. When I started attending SOFA and I started actually attending the yearly Quadstate roundup. It was, I believe we were at 900 smiths showing up annually. And then, you know, last year we were right close to 1,300 smiths, so it's really grown and expanded. And, you know, I mean, there was camping way out the yin-yangs. I mean, you had to walk a quarter mile practically. And, I mean, it's an awesome event. So if you can show up early, it's a great way to do it. You know, show up on Friday, stay the entire weekend is great, or Thursday night or whatever. I know there's a lot of people who show up a lot earlier than that, although that is discouraged. You know, show up when you can, I guess. You know, just get there. Get yourself to Quadstate this year. It's going to be a fun time. And if you're there, look me up, because I will be there. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I just wanted to take and give a shout out to Quadstate. I want to give a shout out to the Blacksmithing Club sofa. I'm going to go ahead and put a link in the description to sofablacksmiths.org so you can go find out more about Quadstate. If you go to their website, you will also find my phone number there. Now, I'm putting that out there just to take and say this. If you call me on my phone number, I will not answer. So I'm not the type of guy to answer my phone, and I find it's much easier for me to have email or text or something like that, and I can get back to you at my leisure that way when I'm not sweating in the shop and welding and forging and, you know, doing a bunch of those type things. It's very hard for me to process the information. I get flooded with emails, and I get flooded with quotes and all sorts of things like that. So that's why I run everything through emails nowadays versus taking phone calls. So if you call me, you're not going to get a hold of me, unfortunately. But if you email me or text me, that's the best way to get a hold of me usually, because then I can get back to you, and you know, I kind of got an idea of what you were wanting or needing from me. Yeah, so pretty much that's it. So thank you all for watching this video. If you get a chance, look me up at Quadstate this year. I greatly appreciate all my subscribers out there, and you know, we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.